Hey boo, hey, how you be? Come on in and talk with me. Bring a friend or bring three. Like the video, for you it's free. Drop a crown and where you from. The queen is here. Let's start the show. Where we gonna end? Nobody know. Now here we go. Here we go. Let's start the show. Ow. Welcome, confessors. Come on in. Press that thumbs up, drop a crown, and speak if you're not a hater or a lurker. We are nothing but good vibes and good times up in here. We accept all opinions and points of views respectfully. Let's get it cracking. Hey boo, hey, how you be? Happy Wednesday, y'all. It is a beautiful sunny day outside for me here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I hope your day is lovely and great. Before we get into the things, let's take care of business first because I feel we could do the work, then we can play. So let's just get the announcements out the way. First and foremost, please, if you are coming and watching this video or watching it on replay, please like this video, subscribe to this channel. My name is Confessions of a Reality Queen, and I come here about twice a day, and I just shoot the shit, talk about whatever is going on, and get my latest on the shows that I have watched and that I do watch and that we all watch together. So, if you are under the age of 18, you must go away. I need to start saying this more because recently I have been getting children in my chat. And not only that, they have been very not even lying about that, the fact that they're children. And I think that is too boastful. I cannot have children in this chat. This channel is not for children. If you are a parent and your child comes across this page, they should not be here. Understand that. That is not what this page is for. I appreciate everyone that does come to this page. I honestly do. But I cannot get my page taken because you want to be a little kid hanging around trying to be with grown folk. Go do that somewhere else. Come back when you're of age, please. And thank you. But everybody else who's here, let's like the video and let's get into some things. So, as you can see, yesterday, first of all, what's up, Mysterious Frog? What's up, bestie? How you doing? Hope all is well. My big back self has its children. Yeah, well, I ain't got none of those, and I'm trying to keep them out of here. That's the thing. There was this, because I told you, so on my on Heyyy After Dark, a person came in with the account Small Paws, and they was really, really cool, like the first 2 nights, and then they revealed that they were only 10 years old, and I'm like, hell no, get your little ass out of here. And it disappointed me because, a couple of younger kids have come in here, and there was a 14-year-old in my chat. I'm like, I can't, it's messed up. We already say this isn't for kids. YouTube already wants to do this and that because it goes against the guidelines, but y'all can't even keep up on your own guidelines because I should not have 10-year-olds in my chat when I say that this is made for kids. I don't know how to, is there a way I don't even know. So if I want to talk about sex and there's a 10-year-old in here and then a 10-year-old's responding and I don't even know, that's the crazy thing. Like, you don't even know who is really in your chat. You don't know if they really 18 or not. That's why I really be wanting to see the people in my chat because I don't even know. But Serious Frog, I ain't worried about you. Sometimes I do worry about you, but I think you of age. And it just be hard. You know what I'm saying? It just be much. But yeah, Small Paws is 10. Yeah. They came and said that they were 10 years old. I said, why are you in here? Why do this type of conversation even stimulate a 10-year-old? That's alarming. Very alarming. But I told him to change his name and come back as somebody else. So I don't know it's you because I can't actively have somebody there knowing that you're 10 years old. Like, why would you even tell me how old you are for real? Like, lie to me, please. It was crazy. I was going to be fine. Yeah, I know you too. I know. But yeah, and I just be wondering, like, dang, how old are people that really be in my chat? Because I'm a junior citizen. I don't have time to be dealing with a whole bunch of youngins. I'm trying to find people around my age who like to watch shit that I watch. Mysterious Fraud, here's a question I got for you. You never comment on the shows I watch. Do you even watch any of the shows that I talk about? Because I've been trying to understand. I love that you here, but I don't understand what is so entertaining over here for you. Because you don't watch any of the shows that I talk about. I just be so verklempt, Mysterious Fraud. And you're so mysterious. Like I said, I knew I need to meet. One day. But anyway, let's get into Diddy, the making of a bad boy that came on last night on that stream yesterday on Peacock. It is on the Peacock channel. And you know, I will say there was a lot of stuff in there that we already knew about and all of that stuff. But there is a couple of new things in there that I wasn't privy to. No, you didn't. Oh my God. Oh, so let me tell you. Okay, Mysterious Fraud. So since you know the names and you know the people, so the latest tea now is I was just over on whose YouTube channel was I on? Giving you the real tea. He be going in talking mad stuff, but he was saying that Mel is in fact filming. She is not leaving the show. As a matter of fact, everybody is still there. Nobody is leaving. Martell isn't leaving. Mel isn't leaving. Sonny and Moses still left, I believe, but the core six ain't nobody going nowhere. And all of everybody's been talking about the fact that Mel's leaving, Mel's this, Mel's that, Mel unfollowed Carlos, Mel's doing her own thing. Come to find out, Mel was the first person that has filmed. The filming has already picked back up, and Mel was the first person to film. Get that. So all of this stuff that everyone is talking about, Mel is not going anywhere. Martell is not going anywhere. So the thing is now, how are they going to spin this? Because nobody wants to film with Martell. Destiny? That's it? Fletcher? That's it? Marceau ain't gonna have nothing to do with him no more. I can guarantee, because Marceau's not gonna have that much to do with him, Maurice isn't gonna be checking for him that much either anymore, especially after all of this that has transpired, especially after the girl that they had, that Martell and Ariane had interviewed, saying that she had a triangle. She made a triangle with Maurice and Marceau. My thing is, you being Martell, being with them, you are the only one who didn't hit that. I'm starting to wonder, Martell, because don't get me wrong and don't get me twisted, but Martell is the best looking one out of all of the men. So you mean to tell me that you went down the road with Marceau and Maurice over Martell, and not Martell at all? Martell being the finest one and the one that actually looked out for you? I'm just trying to figure it out. But we're not going to go here on that. She didn't say he did. He didn't say he did. But you know, Ariane certainly did ask right then and there. She absolutely did. but it is what it is. So I was on live. It was on live TV last night. Oh, it came back on. Yeah, it comes on Saturday nights. So it's Saturday nights at 8:00. It's so crazy. I don't know what episode it was. It probably was the newest episode. Do you remember what happened? What was going on? What color was Mel's hair? What it looked like? You could almost tell what season we're on according to Mel's hair. You can tell what season and what area we're on, because she'll change her hair like twice in the same season. But of course, my favorite will always be the blonde short look. She just looks so crisp and so clean and so demure. Just saying. I was just going through TV and I heard the name Martell. I was like, oh, that name sounds familiar. Yep, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Yes. So I ordered ice cream. What? What kind? Well, since you're up on game and watching now, so Thursday nights are Love and Marriage Huntsville recaps. If you're not up around that time, make sure you catch the replay Friday. Of course, after we've kicked it here. Okay. Catch the replay. And I did a short today. It was 3 minutes long, so it didn't come up as a short. It came up as a video. But please watch it. And it's about food this time. If y'all foodie, it's about food. I had a thought. Okay. I'm gonna talk about it tonight on Heyyy After Dark, because I want everybody to be able to see it first and then come and give their take on what I said. So that's how I'm feeling when I woke up this morning. Now every time I drink out my Stanley Cup, I think about that woman who stole all them Stanley Cups, and they was all ugly colors. All ugly colors. Mint chocolate chip. Ew. Mint chocolate chip. You saw it? Okay, thank you. Did you like it? Did you comment? Did you drop a crown? Did you make me proud? But serious, bro. Okay, let's get into making of a bad boy and the things that I wrote down that happened. So what this is just little tidbits of things that were said, things that I took from it. It's not, a whole PowerPoint presentation. It's just some jotted notes, just a line here. It's just notes. So I'm just going to read them off. And that's going to be that, because I have to get off early because I've been summoned. I've been summoned by Mama Confessions. So she calls me up and she's like, can you make some more popcorn? I just made popcorn yesterday. I made her a nice, big, luscious bag, okay? A luscious bag. Hey, KK. Hey, boo, hey. I made her a luscious bag of popcorn. Now, y'all know, maybe I don't. Some of y'all wasn't around when I did, but I used to be big on going to the movie theater and getting a large bucket of popcorn every paycheck. Every weekend. Every other weekend, I get me some. Every week. Excuse me. Every weekend off, I go get me. Oh, shoot. Give me some. I would get it on Friday before work, so I could have it Friday night to eat. It's my night off. I'm ready to get my weekend started. But then when that COVID thing happened and all of that stuff, they started closing it an hour early when they opened it back up. They started closing it at 8. No, they started closing at 9. I don't get off until 9. So at first there would be times where I would leave work early to go get it. But then I was like, you know what? I cannot be missing my fun. So I just bit the bullet and just got up earlier and went and got popcorn. Sister would roll with me. She'd come drive me She give me curbside service. I run in, get us some popcorn, come out, drop her back off, and go to work. Boom, boom, shebang. It'd be like that. But Mama Confessions, she bought me this expensive ass popcorn pot. It's not that expensive, but it's $65 for a popcorn pot. Too rich for my blood, but not for Mama Confessions, Miss Bougie. So I made, it got to a point where I was trying to save money. So I'm like, I want some homemade popcorn. And I wanted some homemade popcorn anyway. So now that's all I made. I ain't touched movie theater popcorn in I don't know how long. But the batch I made yesterday, bitch, I'm telling you, it was better than the movie theater popcorn. I came for its number one spot. I'm not playing. It was divine, honey. It was sweet divine. It was so good. So with that being said, Mama Confessions ate her whole entire bag of popcorn. Now it was the gallon size zip or the quart size, whatever, Ziploc bags. Yeah, she ate it all. But I can't even trip because guess what? I ate all mine too. I don't know at what point, but at some point in the night, I woke up to pee because I took a whole bunch of water pills. I de-juiced last night. Oh, I gotta weigh myself. I de-juiced last night so I can get my real weight to see what I'm really at and see what the damage really is after the holidays. So yeah, I took all my pills so I can get the water weight out. So I've been peeing all night. I'm tired as hell, y'all. I'm gonna go to bed early in the night. But yeah, at some point I woke up and I ate the rest of my popcorn. And I had enough to like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna save this and take this to work. Cause I'm down in the bottom, because I'm in the main lobby today and I'm gonna need a snack. So yeah, that didn't happen because I kept the popcorn on my bed. And then when I came back from the bathroom, the popcorn was right there. When I got in my bed, I grabbed the popcorn, I opened it, and I started eating it. Then I had some water, and that's what had happened was. That's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. All she wrote. Shout out to Mama Confessions. So, with that being said, I have to get up off of here in a minute to go make her popcorn. So, I'm going to read down what happened or what was said on Diddy. And then we're going to get up on out of here. I did have some other things to talk about. So, let me run that stuff down real quick. These will be the topics that will be talked about tonight on Hey Boo Hey. Okay, so what we got? Actually, no, I talked about a lot of this on Hey Boo Hey last night. So whatever I get today, we'll have for Hey Boo Hey tonight. I do not know what time I will be on for Hey Boo Hey tonight. It will be after midnight because it is the reunion of the Challenge 40. The Challenge 40 reunion airs tonight, and it's about to go down. It's a lot. I don't know if it's one episode, part one, part two, but it's about to go down because a lot happened this season. And y'all know the Challenge All-Stars is coming back, I believe, on the 27th. It's the 27th of Wednesday, because if it is, I know that's the day. Nope, so that means it's the 29th. So if it's the 29th, the Challenge All-Stars comes back. And the twist is the All-Stars have rivals. Rivals, honey. Do y'all remember the first season that they had of the Rivals? The Rivals was outrageous. Outrageous. So I am really excited for the Rivals All-Stars. Oh, it's on and popping. I can't wait. And then, of course, I can't wait to see my boy, my boo, TJ Levin. So we'll be getting into that. So that's what's on the agenda for tonight. So I got to look cute for TJ tonight because it's the reunion. But you know what? I need to leave now. because I forgot I have something else I have to do. Let me hurry up, and I gotta go. First of all, talk amongst yourself. Let me find. Talk amongst yourself for just a second. I have to go get something. I will be right back. Okay, my bad. And I had to clear my throat. Anyway, all right. So things that happened. P Diddy dad sold to undercover, gave information. Once he got caught, he gave information. So basically, he was a snitch. Sound familiar? And remember, it was funny and I because we all said that Diddy worked for the feds. We weren't too far. Maybe the apple to fall too far from the tree. And now maybe he will follow in his father's footsteps because of that, his father was a snitch. And you know, snitches get stitches, bitches get dealt with. Diddy lost his father at a very young age to a very violent situation. So he didn't have his dad for, you know, growing up in his life. He just had his mom. And when he lost his dad, it was very violent and very early in his childhood. But it just goes to show you have the makings of your father because look at you, what you are, what you're doing, and all of this stuff. It just goes to show. So another thing that was said was his childhood friend was one of the people that talked, that gave commentary on Peacock. And this childhood friend name was, I believe, was it Tim? Yeah, Tim. And he had a son, Tim Jr. So yeah, I think it was Tim. Was his childhood friend. He actually lived in the same house with Diddy growing up. This childhood friend and his mother lives in the same house. You know how you could have multiple people live in the same house, different parts, whatever. I don't remember how it was or how it all came to be, but they were living all in the same house. So that's how he got to know and be really cool with Diddy. But he said when he first met Diddy, Diddy was 4 years old, and Diddy looked like a 4-year-old in a 30-year-old wardrobe. Diddy had on the Kango hat, rings, all of this. Like he was flashy at 4 years old. So Diddy has always been like this. This has always been who he is. This is just who he is. He's always liked the flash. That's what he's always had. I guess the father did. I don't know if this was passed on to him from the father or what. I can't remember that part. But he's always been a flashy kid all of his life. Even at 4 years old, wearing rings and Kango hats. He was a good kid. He was good at softball. He was good at football. He was very athletic. He was a different type of kid, though. But he was a good kid. Later on in life, he came into the 7-Up crew. It was like a battle dance crew, and that's how he got into that first and foremost of all the things, getting into that. He was known to always had the best. He went to private school, and for that, people look like, oh, you got money, your family got money, they can send you to private school, you got something going on. So you know what I'm saying. he was bullied in school because he was a different kid. Specifically, a guy named Jonathan bullied him a lot, pushed him around, hit him in the head, always did what have you to him. Because he was a rich kid and he had stuff, and when you're a rich kid and you got stuff, people are always going to bully you, and that's how it was. Tim was like his protector. Tim was older than him. And Tim was his protector from all of these people. Diddy didn't know how to fight. He was a wimpy type of kid. He was shy. He was timid. But, he still had accolades. He knew he wanted better for himself, whatever. But, Tim was his protector because he couldn't protect himself. But then Tim left for the military. And then Diddy had to fend for himself. That's when he got into a crowd of people. He didn't stay in not Brooklyn, Harlem. He wasn't really a Harlem boy. He hung out in Harlem, but he's not from Harlem. But the crew that he hung out with was from Harlem. And this is where and when he met Gene Deal also. They were both part of this gang. This gang, it has to be said that this gang wasn't checking for Diddy at first. This gang did not want Diddy to be part of their gang. They didn't want nothing to do with him. He was wimpy. He was he was a weird kid. No one wanted to deal with him. So he still hung around or whatever, and he wanted to be a part of the crew. And they had to tell him, basically, no, but if you do, we got to roughen you up because you too soft around here. So that's what they agreed to do, jump him in. But the first attempt of them trying to do that, his punk ass ran all the way home. But no, he didn't get all the way home, though. They caught up with him, brung him back, roughed him up. And then he was part of the gang. He was good then. He started rolling with the homies. He was rolling with the homies. Okay. And then at some point, Tim came back from the military and he sees Puff looking the way that he's looking, being the way that he is. And he's like, what's up, Sean? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? And the first thing he said, look, they call me Puff now. I'm Puff now. So he was really in it to win it. He, as much as other people didn't like him, Puff didn't like himself either. So he was really happy to be able to run for his run. Yes, he ran. So he didn't like himself as much as anyone else did. So when Puff came to be his new persona, he carried it. That's all he was. This is him. This is who he is. He's never going back to that other kid. Forget that other kid. Forget it. But I also need to say that also, as is him growing up, Diddy was basically desensitized to what is not the norm. When I say that is, yes, what you've heard people talk about, they talked about in the documentary. Another friend who was on the documentary talked about the parties and Tim talked about the parties that used to be thrown at Janice's house and what the household was just like. Tim talked about how it was normal to, go into a room and see a couple getting down. That was just a regular Saturday night at Mama Janice's house. They were desensitized to that. It was nothing for them. So if that's the norm for him for that, of course he probably doesn't think a lot of the things ain't norm for him now. What else? And he went to Howard in 87, and that's when he starts wanting to be in the industry. That's when he met Heavy D and asked to get him into an internship at Uptown. That is where he ran into Albie Shore. That's when Albie Shore was on Uptown. Albie Shore was the first, major artist of Uptown, the first platinum artist of Uptown. Because of Albie Shore, Uptown was able to make money. And that money was big. That was very huge. So when Diddy came into the mix, he was just an errand boy, made Xerox copies, got Waters copies, what have you. But he always wanted more. So he was always in the presence of, Uptown president, forget his name. But he would sleep outside in front of this man's car until this man gave him a chance. That's determination. I'll give you that. After a while, from the Xerox making and all that, he started making real money when he started promoting parties. He started being a party promoter. And then the whole city college event thing came with Heavy D, where that big tragedy happened where a number of people were killed for like a stampede situation. Yeah, so the college took 50% of the blame, and Diddy and Heavy D were taking the other percent of the blame. And Diddy never apologized. He just said this, that, and the third. He privately wanted to give money to people, that to the family members, and some family members were like, "We're not even feeling it." They just wanted to do something in memory, and you want to hand them money. He wanted to hand them $50,000. It was sick. But $40,000 directly came from him for everyone that was involved. So that was split, but again, no apology, no accountability. What else? Okay, I got to go. I gotta skip because I really have to go, but I did want to say this part. When he told the making the band thing, the whole making the band thing, the whole cheesecake thing, that was crazy. But the things that he used to tell them was, first of all, he also spoke to his mom like shit, but Jen used to catch him on it. But back to making the band, he told one of the members, "You make me so mad, I want to eat your flesh." Like, who says that? I don't understand. He also said, "I could pay a crackhead $20 to slap the mess out of you." And he also told the girls from the band, "They keep effing around with me, I'ma rug them and PIMP them out to my niggas." What? And then at that point, Gene was like, "Dude, those are someone's daughters. Like, what is you talking about?" Gene would be the one to try to talk sense to Diddy. And Janice didn't like that. Janice didn't like the fact that Gene got to do basically whatever he wanted. He didn't have to wait on Janice like other people did. Janice would want Gene to go get her food and anything out of her car like an errand boy, and he would kind of let her know, like, "Look, I'm not here for that. I'm here to protect your son. I don't care what you got going on. I'm here for your son." And when she would get mad at him, Diddy would get mad at her. And then at one point, he just got fed up, and he was just like, forget it. He left and never came back. But Sarah from making a band. Remember, I always thought Sarah was a slight bitch, but now I get why. Because of everything that she was under during the recordings of this show. There was a time where him and her were alone, and he touched her inappropriately in an inappropriate place. And Sarah, she came in on the show as a married woman. So that was a quick violation. Quick violation. But there is some more. He would say things like, "I wish I had a beautiful girl." When he first saw Kim, he said, "I wish I had a beautiful girl like you." In front of Misha. In front of Misha. Like, what is wrong with you? It is crazy. But Albie Shore also, this is real quick. Albie Shore also talked about the fact that there is no adoption. Diddy did not adopt Quincy. Quincy's last name is still Brown. There is no papers. There is no letter to my dad. There is none of that stuff. He simply stayed away because Kim asked him to, because she said it's for her safety and her life, his life, because Diddy was jealous of anybody being around her. And so if he can't be around Kim, he's not going to be around his son. So that's what that was. He has never wanted to be the absent dad he had to be, but he was respecting Kim's wishes, and he didn't want anything to happen to her, him, or his children. So I can respect that, but it's still wild. It's still a lot. So that is Peacock's version of what happened. We have a Netflix version coming out with 50 Cent soon, and I'm sure a couple of others going on. But I gotta get out of here because I gotta make some popcorn for Mama Confessions, and I want some too. I ain't gonna lie. But tonight is reunion for the challenge. So tonight on Hey Boo Hey After Dark, I will be talking about that and whatever hot topics I gather for the day. Y'all have an amazing Wednesday. It's Quesadilla Wednesday, and I don't think I'm gonna get a quesadilla, y'all. I think I have to. Well, I'm gonna get a. Oh yeah, I already said I'm gonna get a small one, a light one, because I don't need all of that. I cannot eat a whole quesadilla. There's been times where I don't gave the rest of my sister when I don't got home, and plus I'm trying to save money. Them quesadillas be costing because now they buy weight and shit. Big back bitch right here. I like a lot of shit on mine. But let me get them up out of here so I can get to my black job and make this popcorn for confession. Mysterious Frog, thanks for chilling with me. KK, thanks for coming through. Yes, I saw KK. I gave her a heart. See, Mysterious Frog, you must have left for a minute because I was doing this for KK and all of this stuff. Where were you? All right, Mysterious Frog. You have what you got going on for today? What was the surprise 5-hour drive? I don't know. Did you send me any pictures of that? Tell me about that. So tomorrow is Therapy Thursday. So whatever pictures you guys send them to me so I can load them up so we can show and talk about it for Therapy Thursday tomorrow. All right. Therapy Thursday tomorrow. So I will see y'all for Therapy Thursday. All right. And 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 whoever catches this on the replay and you are my night crew, I will see y'all tonight for Hey Boo Hey. All right. Let me get up on out of here and go to work. But of course, let me leave out with this beautiful message in case y'all don't know better. If you don't like this video, you a hoe. And your mama told me.